Video we're going to talk about how to order decimals. This is still part of Unit 2, so our color is orange. Alright, we're just going to go straight with some examples. So step 1, example 1, order from least to greatest. 7.86, 8.434, 9.1, and 9.563. So number 1, we need to line up the decimal points. So, if we line up our decimal points, we have 7.86, we have 8.434, we have 9.1, and we have 9.563. Step 2 is to fill in any missing teeth, and missing teeth are any places where we have gaps. So if you notice right here, there's a gap, there's nothing there, we fill in those missing teeth with zeros. Here we have 2 gaps, they're kind of like placeholders, and we can fill those in. Alright, number 3, it says compare and rank the numbers according to the direction. So our direction said least to greatest, meaning we're starting with the smallest, and then we're going to the largest. We start with the largest place value and work to the smallest. So the largest place value is right here, that's the ones place. So the highest place value is the ones. And the smallest place value is this column right here, and that's the tenths, hundredths, thousandths place. Alright, so if we look starting with the ones place, we're looking for the smallest number in the ones place, and that's a 7. So 7.86 is going to be our smallest number, 7.86. So we use this one, we can check that off. And again, we look at the ones place, 8 or 9, which is smaller. 8 is smaller, so our next number is going to be 8.434. And we can check that one off. And then we have 2 9s, so we can no longer look at the ones place, we have to look at the tenths place. So we're comparing a 1 and a 5. 1 is smaller, so our next number is going to be 9.1. And then our largest number is going to be 9.563. Example number 2, order from greatest to least. So this time we're starting with the biggest number and we're going to the smallest. So first step again is to line up those decimal points. 0.0031 and then 0.3, 0.0013 and 0.03, and last 3.1. Step 2 was to fill in the missing teeth with 0, so we're filling in all the place values with 0, so they're all the same length. And I like to use a different color, it kind of helps me visualize that a little bit better. Alright, our largest place value is the ones, it's all the way to the left, so going from greatest to least, so we're looking for the biggest number in this column right here, and that biggest number is 3. So our largest number is going to be 3.1. Everything else has a 0 in that column, so we're going to go to the tenths. I have a 3 and a 1. 3 is bigger. Okay, and I've already used this number, so I can either check it off, sometimes maybe crossing it off would be a better visual reminder. So the only other number that has something in the tenths place is 0.3. So our next biggest number is 0.3. You can cross that one off. Alright, I have 3 zeros here, so the tenths place is no longer helpful, so I move to the hundredths place. I have a 0, a 0, and a 3. That one is the biggest right here, so 0.03, and I could cross that one off. Alright, I have 2 zeros, so the hundredths place is no longer helpful, so I have to move to the thousandths place. I compare a 3 and a 1, the 3 is bigger, so 0.0031. Cross that one off, which means my smallest number is 0.0013. So hopefully that's a quick review for you on how to order decimals, and we can keep on chugging with this unit. Thanks and have a good evening. See you in class tomorrow.